English Unlimited A1 Skills, page 22. Unit 3. In this unit, you will learn how to arrange to meet people, how to describe a street, and say where you are in a town. Unit 3, Where and When. Streets. Exercise 1A. Find these things in the photos. Cars, taxis, houses, people, shops, a mosque, apartments, a tree, a cafe, bicycles. Now check your answers. Look at picture A. How many things did you find in picture A? Cars, taxis, apartments, a mosque. Picture B. People, a cafe, houses, a tree, and bicycles. Picture C. What did you find in picture C? A tree, people, bicycles, shops. Finally, picture D. People, shops. Exercise B. What are the singular and plural forms? Listen to check.
Unit 3. Track 37. A car.
Cars.
A taxi.
Taxis.
A house.
Houses.
A person.
People.
A shop.
Shops.
A mosque.
Mosques.
An apartment.
Apartments.
A tree.
Trees.
A cafe.
Cafes.
A bicycle.
Bicycles.
Now practice saying the singular and plural forms of those words. Grammar. There's, there are. We use there's with a singular noun. We use there are with a plural noun. Exercise 2A. Read and listen to the sentences.
Track 38. 1.
There's a cafe.
2.
There's a big mosque.
3.
There are nice cafes.
4.
There are lots of people.
Now practice saying those sentences with there's plus a singular noun and there are plus a plural noun. Exercise B. Make sentences with there's or there are. Now listen to check your answers. Number 1. There's a restaurant. Number 2. There are 2 restaurants. Number 3. There are lots of cars. Number 4. There are 5 trees. Number 5. There's an old tree. Number 6. There's a nice cafe. Number 7. There are lots of good cafes. Number 8. There are apartments and houses. And number 9. There's a big hotel. Now practice saying those sentences. Listening. Exercise 3. Listen and match 1 to 4 with the photos we just saw, A to D. What do the people say about the streets? Use the words in the box.
Track 39. 1.
There's a big mosque and there are big apartments and shops. There are always lots of cars, so it's noisy. But it's a nice street. I like it.
2.
It's a very quiet street. There are old houses and trees, and there are nice cafes, but no cars.
3.
It's a busy street, but it's nice. There are trees, there are shops and apartments. There are always lots of people, but no cars.
4.
It's a noisy street. There are no cars, but there are lots of people. And there are lots of shops, so it's always busy.
Now listen again and check your answers.
Track 39. 1.
There's a big mosque and there are big apartments and shops. There are always lots of cars, so it's noisy. But it's a nice street. I like it.
That's picture A.
2.
It's a very quiet street. There are old houses and trees, and there are nice cafes, but no cars.
That's picture B.
3.
It's a busy street, but it's nice. There are trees, there are shops and apartments. There are always lots of people, but no cars.
That's picture C.
4.
It's a noisy street. There are no cars, but there are lots of people. And there are lots of shops, so it's always busy.
And that's picture D. Writing. Exercise 4. Write 3 sentences about the street where you live. For example, it's noisy in my street. Or, there's a cafe in my street. Or, there are 2 restaurants in my street. Here are some more examples. It's quiet in my street. It's a quiet street. It's busy in my street. It's a busy street. There is a busy street here. There is a quiet street there. There are busy streets here. There are quiet streets there. Now practice saying those sentences with there is and there are.